Japan has no shortage of legendary food, sushi counters older than cities, ramen shops with cult followings, and street snacks that appear in every travel guide. But what most travelers never expect are the restaurants so strange, so theatrical, and so brilliantly bizarre that they feel like stepping into another world. From dining with robots and ninjas to prison cells, maid cafes, and places where your meal might just insult you, Japan takes creativity to a completely new level. Today, let's wander through Japan's strangest restaurants you must try once, a journey into food, fantasy, and the wonderfully unexpected. Number 1. Robot Restaurant. In the heart of Shinjuku's Kabukicho district sits a restaurant that feels less like a dining space and more like a wild techno parade from the future. Robot Restaurant doesn't focus on culinary masterpieces. Instead, it delivers an explosion of lasers, thundering drums, neon warriors, dancing robots, and massive animatronic creatures that turn dinner into a high-voltage show. As guests take their seats, the room darkens. Suddenly, drums echo, lights blast open, and performers storm in on robotic tanks. The energy is loud, chaotic, surreal, and impossible to forget. Food here is simple, but the atmosphere is the true feast. Every moment feels like a scene from a sci-fi carnival where humanity and machines battle for the spotlight. A place designed for one purpose: to overwhelm your senses in the best possible way. Number 2. The Lockup. This restaurant begins with a jump scare, literally. Guests are arrested upon arrival by costumed guards and escorted to their private dungeon cell. Heavy metal doors slam behind them as dim red lights flicker overhead. The Lockup blends dinner with haunted house theatrics, serving drinks in test tubes, glowing chemical beakers, and bubbling flasks. But just when the room falls silent, alarms blast, sirens scream, monsters break loose, costumed creatures charge through the hallways, rattling prison bars and startling diners as strobe lights flash across the dungeon. The food is surprisingly tasty, Japanese-Western fusion, but what people remember most is the experience of eating while wondering if the next scream will come from the hallway or their own table, a restaurant where fear is part of the flavor. Number 3. Ninja Akasaka. In a quiet corner of Tokyo hides a restaurant inspired by Japan's legendary covert warriors. At Ninja Akasaka, guests don't simply walk to their tables. They are guided through secret passages, moving walls, collapsing bridges, and candlelit tunnels, each step revealed by a whispering ninja. Inside, the space transforms into a medieval ninja village, dark, mysterious, and beautifully atmospheric. Meals are served with dramatic flair. Dishes appear through secret compartments, smoke rises from hidden trays, and chefs perform sleight-of-hand tricks before placing food on the table. Expect black-themed dishes, edible scrolls, flaming plates, and intricate multi-course meals crafted with theatrical precision. Nothing arrives normally. Every dish is a performance. It's not just dining, it's a step inside a Japanese legend, where silence is powerful, secrets are everywhere, and food becomes part of the story. Number 4. Zauo Fishing Restaurant. At Zauo, diners don't choose their meal, they catch it. Inside, a giant wooden boat sits in the middle of a tank filled with fish. Guests are handed a fishing rod, and the moment they reel in a catch, the staff bursts into cheers, drums, and celebration. The fish is then cooked however the diner prefers: grilled, fried, sashimi, or steamed. Watching chefs transform a fresh catch into a beautiful Japanese meal adds a layer of authenticity rarely seen in themed dining. The experience is joyful, chaotic, and strangely empowering. Children cheer, adults focus like pro anglers, and the entire restaurant echoes with splashes and laughter. It's dinner with a sense of accomplishment, a place where catching the meal becomes half the memory. Number 5. Maid Cafés. In Akihabara, an entire world exists built around kawaii, cute culture, and maid cafes are its shining symbol. Inside, waitresses dressed as cheerful maids greet guests with high-pitched voices, playful rituals, and over-the-top charm. Every dish is decorated with cute drawings, omelets get smiling faces, cakes glow with hearts and sparkles, and before eating, customers chant magical phrases with the maids to make the food tastier. While it may feel unusual at first, the environment is intentionally lighthearted and whimsical, designed to transport visitors into a world of fun and fantasy. Guests clap along with mini performances and take Polaroids with the staff as souvenirs. The food is simple, but the experience is unlike anywhere else in the world, a playful dive into the heart of Japan's pop culture magic. Number 6. Vampire Café. Step into the dimly lit hall of Ginza's Vampire Café, and suddenly the outside world disappears. Deep crimson velvet lines the walls. Chandeliers glow like fading moons. Dark corridors lead to intimate dining rooms where every table feels part of a Gothic stage. Staff dressed as elegant vampire attendants serve dishes decorated with rose petals, black sauces, and dramatic garnishes. Plates resemble spellbooks, coffins, and ornate ritual symbols. The ambiance blends beauty with eerie charm, a place where every whisper echoes, every shadow dances, and every dish feels tied to a Gothic fantasy. It's romantic, mysterious, and hauntingly stylish, perfect for travelers looking to experience Japan's theatrical creativity in a darker tone. Number 7. Alcatraz ER. This bizarre restaurant mixes hospital decor with prison chaos, creating one of Japan's most outrageous dining experiences. Guests are greeted by nurses who handcuff them and lead them to their hospital prison cell. Tables resemble operating stations. Drinks come in syringes, specimen bottles, and blood bags. Midway through the meal, sirens howl, the lights flicker, and escaped patients rush out, shaking bars and screaming through the corridors. It's wild, theatrical, and intentionally unsettling. Food is quirky and experimental, served with a mix of dark humor and unexpected presentations, a place that proves Japan isn't afraid to blend horror with comedy or dinner with chaos. Number 8. Kawaii Monster Café. Designed by one of Japan's most iconic artists, Kawaii Monster Café is a visual explosion of color, music, and fantasy. Guests enter through a giant mouth, stepping into a world where everything is oversized, glowing, and dreamlike. Inside, rainbow-colored meals steal the show. Bright blue noodles, multicolored burgers, neon desserts, and unicorn-themed treats. Staff dressed as monsters dance, pose, and interact with guests in a playful, theatrical style. Every corner feels like a living art piece, from the swirling jellyfish room to the cupcake carousel in the center, a restaurant that celebrates Japan's fearless creativity, where dining becomes a full sensory experience. Number 9. Owl Cafe. Animal cafes are a Japanese specialty, but owl cafes bring the concept to a magical new level. Inside, the atmosphere is quiet and dreamy. Soft music plays. Feathers rustle gently as magnificent owls of all sizes perch calmly around the room. Guests enjoy light snacks and drinks while learning about the birds, watching them glide silently, or gently interacting under staff supervision. Each owl has its own personality: curious, shy, regal, or mischievous. The experience feels serene and almost mystical, a break from Tokyo's constant motion, a peaceful moment shared with creatures often associated with wisdom, night, and ancient symbolism. It's a kind of calm that lingers long after leaving. Number 10. The Izakaya, where your food insults you. One of Japan's funniest restaurant experiences comes from izakayas known for comedic rude service. The staff deliberately acts annoyed, sarcastic, and blunt, all as part of the show. Order food and expect comments like, "Are you sure? That dish suits someone who eats too much," or "Fine, fine, sit anywhere, if you even know how to sit." It's humor rooted in exaggeration, similar to themed rude restaurants in other parts of the world, but delivered with a uniquely Japanese comedic punch. Despite the playful insults, the food is excellent. Hearty, flavorful izakaya dishes that keep guests coming back. People visit not just to eat, but to laugh, to break the rules of politeness, and to enjoy a dining experience that flips social expectations upside down. Japan is a country where dining is never just about eating. It's about theater, imagination, emotion, and the joy of experiencing something completely unexpected. From neon robots to Gothic vampires, from ninja villages to owl cafes, Japan proves that food can be more than a meal. It can be a story. Which one of these strange restaurants would you dare to try? Leave a comment and don't forget to subscribe for more cinematic food adventures.